is crypto dead in 2025, or is it the future of money? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and get your mind blown with these crazy facts about rich people. Now, here's a question for you. Did you know that Warren Buffett has never used an email address? Well, there's a lot of people like Warren Buffett that don't use basic things like email addresses. For example, Bill Gates doesn't have a phone, and Mark Zuckerberg doesn't use a smartphone, and Elon Musk doesn't even shower sometimes. Now, you may think this is crazy, but all of these people are successful billionaires who made their money by thinking differently. Think about it. If Warren Buffett didn't want to use an email address because he knew it would just distract him, then why should you? If Bill Gates doesn't need a phone to be successful, then why do you need one? And if Elon Musk doesn't bother with showering, then why do you think you need to spend so much time on your appearance? Point is, you can learn a lot from these crazy billionaires. And one thing that they all have in common is that they love investing. And the reason is simple. Making money while you sleep is the fastest way to make more money. And right now, there is a new investment opportunity where you can make passive income every day without having to buy a single stock or coin. It's called the NFT market. But first, here's how it works. So the way it works is really simple. You invest some money, and then you get NFTs back. These are special digital assets that only you own. This means that nobody else can copy them or steal them from you. The cool thing about these NFTs is that they also give you passive income every day. So the more NFTs you have, the more money you make. And it's all done automatically through smart contracts, which are just fancy words for computer programs that make sure everything happens correctly. The best part is that you can start with as little as $10. That's why I wanted to share this with you, because I believe everyone should have access to good investments, not just the rich and powerful. Plus, it is super easy to use, and the risk is very low since most of your money is protected. Oh, and did I mention that they also have a staking pool? That's right! If you stake your NFTs, you can earn even more money. It's a great way to get even more passive income without having to buy more NFTs. This is the best way to grow your money in today's world, especially since traditional investments like bonds are barely paying anything. And the stock market is unpredictable. I'm really excited about this opportunity, and I think you should take advantage of it. So now, let's talk about whether crypto is dead or the future of money. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. The crypto market has been going through a rough time. There have been a lot of coins that have failed, and the FTX collapse, plus the fraud case against Sam Bankman-Fried really shook the trust in the entire industry. Everyone was calling crypto dead and wondering if it would ever recover, but then some surprising things started to happen. In March, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world. Now, this might seem like bad news, but it actually could be a good thing for the entire crypto industry. Why? Because stricter government regulations are exactly what we need to keep people safe and make sure that bad things like the FTX collapse don't happen again. So, if the SEC is able to regulate Binance, then it would show that crypto exchanges can be trusted and people would feel more confident investing in them. On top of that, we've seen some major governments around the world come out and say that they plan to crack down on crypto. For example, the European Union plans to make crypto trading illegal if it's not done on regulated platforms. China has already banned crypto trading, and the United States is considering doing the same thing. Now, I know that this sounds scary, but remember that every new technology goes through this. When the internet first came out, governments were trying to control it as well. They tried to write laws that would make it harder to use, but in the end, they couldn't stop the growth of the internet. And the same thing is happening with crypto. Governments can try to control it all they want, but in the end, they won't be able to stop its growth. Now, here's the real question. Is crypto still growing? And the answer is yes. In fact, it's growing faster than ever before. More and more big companies are starting to use blockchain technology every day. For example, Walmart is using it to track food. Starbucks is using it to reward customers. And even McDonald's is accepting Litecoin as payment in some restaurants. Also, payment systems like Lightning are becoming more popular, and decentralized finance, or DeFi, is becoming easier to use. And that's not all. In some parts of the world, stablecoins are already being used instead of banks. For example, in Nigeria, people use stablecoins to avoid high bank fees. And in Venezuela, people use them to save their money from inflation. So you can see that crypto is not going away. In fact, it's becoming more popular than ever before. Just take a look at the numbers. The total value of the crypto market has increased by over $100 billion in just the last few months. And this is despite the SEC suing two of the biggest exchanges in the world. Plus, Google searches for crypto have reached an all-time high. Even though some coins have died along the way, new ones have taken their place. For example, Layer 2 coins like Polygon and Arbitrum have become very popular. Plus, other coins like Cardano and Solana are still growing, even though they had a rough year in 2022. And let us not forget about the meta. Even though it's still early days, more and more people are using virtual reality to connect with each other and play games. And this is just the beginning. As the metaverse grows, we'll see more and more people using crypto to buy things inside of it. So yeah, maybe some coins will die along the way, but that's normal when something new is growing. Just think about the internet. When the internet first came out, a lot of websites died. But today, the internet is bigger than ever, and so is crypto. So here's the deal. Crypto is not dead. It's actually growing faster than ever before. But here's the thing. Not all crypto projects are created equal. Some of them are scams, and some of them are just not very good. But the ones that are strong will survive. Think about it this way. When the internet first came out, a lot of websites died, but the ones that were useful survived and became even bigger. And the same thing is happening with crypto. The projects that are strong enough will survive and become even bigger. This means that now is the perfect time to get involved in crypto. You'll be able to get in on the ground floor and potentially make a lot of money. But you need to be careful. You need to make sure that you only put in what you can afford to lose and that you do your research before buying any coin. Don't just follow the hype. Here's the bottom line. Crypto is not dead. In fact, it's the future of money. We're still in the early days, but the potential is huge. So if you want to get in on the ground floor, now is the time to do it. Just do your research and make sure that you only put in what you can afford to lose. So now, I want to hear from you. Do you think crypto is dead or the future of money? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about making money in crypto, then check out my other videos. I post them every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.